Imagine this. You're 19, driving home after celebrating the end of the semester with your friends. It's late, just after midnight on May 14th, 2008. You take a shortcut down a gravel road you think you know, but you end up getting your car stuck in a ditch. What do? You call your parents, of course. That's exactly what Brandon Swanson did. He told his parents, Annette and Brian, that he was fine but needed a ride. He said he was near the town of Lind, Minnesota, and would start walking towards it. His parents drove out to pick him up, staying on the phone with him the whole time. They flashed their lights, honked their horn, but they couldn't see each other. Brandon was getting frustrated. He was walking in the pitch-black night, guided only by the dim light of his cell phone. He described passing fences and could hear water nearby. His father, Brian, was on the line with him, trying to pinpoint his location, telling him to head towards the lights of a nearby town he could see. They talked for 47 minutes, a long, frustrating conversation as they tried to find each other in the dark. Brian was on the phone, listening to his son's footsteps on the gravel, the wind, the night sounds. Then, suddenly, Brandon's voice cut through the static. He yelled a single, sharp expletive. "Oh, shit!" And then, silence. The line went dead. Brian tried calling back, again and again. No answer. That was the last time anyone ever heard from Brandon Swanson. His parents were frantic. They continued searching for him all night. The next morning, the official search began. Police were able to ping Brandon's last cell phone signal. But it wasn't near Lind, where Brandon thought he was. It was 25 miles away, near a town called Porter. Searches soon found his car abandoned in a ditch off a gravel road, just as he described. But Brandon was nowhere to be found. This discovery changed everything. It meant that for those 47 minutes, Brandon had been walking in a completely different area than he or his parents realized. The search area was now massive, covering miles of rural farmland. Hundreds of volunteers, law enforcement officers, and search dogs scoured the landscape for days, then weeks, then months. They searched fields, wooded areas, and bodies of water. The Yellow Medicine River flowed nearby, which matched Brandon's description of hearing water. But extensive searches of the river, even with sonar and dive teams, turned up nothing. The terrain where Brandon went missing is mostly flat farmland. There are no caves, no cliffs, no abandoned mine shafts for him to have fallen into. It's open country. So how does a young man, talking to his father on the phone, just vanish into thin air? The search efforts were one of the largest in Minnesota's history, yet not a single trace of Brandon was ever found. No clothing, no wallet, no cell phone, nothing. It's as if the earth just swallowed him whole. Over the years, many theories have emerged. The most straightforward explanation is that he accidentally fell into the Yellow Medicine River. It was running high and fast that night, and in the darkness, it would have been easy to slip on the steep, muddy banks. Hypothermia would have set in quickly in the cold water. This would explain the sudden cry and the immediate loss of the call. But if that were the case, why has his body never been recovered? Rivers tend to eventually give up what they take. Another theory is that he encountered someone, or something, on that dark road. Was his sudden cry a reaction to seeing another person? An attacker who was lying in wait? This seems less likely in such a remote area, but it can't be ruled out. Some have even suggested he stumbled upon something illegal and was silenced. But there's zero evidence to support foul play. There are also theories that he simply decided to disappear and start a new life. But why? He was a good kid from a loving family, with no known reason to run away. And why would he make that frantic 47-minute phone call if his plan was to disappear? It just doesn't add up. The circumstances of his last known moments point to an accident or a sudden, unexpected event, not a planned departure. Brandon Swanson's case is a heartbreaking mystery. A young man on the phone with his dad, just moments away from being found, vanishes without a trace. His family has never given up hope, and the case remains open. His disappearance even led to a change in state law, Brandon's Law, which requires police to begin a search for a missing adult under 21 without the previous 24-hour waiting period. His story is a chilling reminder of how quickly a normal night can turn into an enduring nightmare. What do you think happened on that dark Minnesota road? Let me know your theories in the comments. Thanks for watching.